Well, now it's time. Yeah. I have switched it over. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Let me see if this is working. Hey. Hello, everybody. Welcome to OBW. The music is going to haunt us for the rest of our lives, actually.
That was a good song.
They should have got that song.
Do your opener.
Okay, hello everybody, welcome to the Osu Beat Mapping World Cup round of 16. That's a mild mouthful, but it is the year of 2026, so it's time to check out some new maps, some new content, some new epic hit sounds, some new epic patterns, so on and so forth. I am Noffy, host number 1.
And I am Pandize, number 2. Supposedly guest, but I am the co now.
So, hello. Hopefully the stream does not explode today because I did have to take over for White today. He is on a mission in an airplane to rescue somebody else whose airplane failed. So that's why he's not joining us today, so it'll be just me and Pandize. So our commentary might be a little bit different than usual. I hope you'll have some patience with us. I do not have an airplane license, unfortunately. But I would say everybody that we're going to be checking out today is basically a licensed mapper, so we're going to be checking that out today.
I never got this license.
What?
I'm excited. Dude, I looked at those maps and people are cooking, dude. People are making some crazy stuff today. I'm excited to reveal any of these, honestly. Every single one is like banger.
I am so glad I don't have the judge's job today because they have to look at these matchups and they have to pick their favorite. And there were multiple matchups where they were saying things like, this matchup is unfair because both of these maps are good. So hope you guys are excited to check that out. So just a quick review of our format, by the way. So you guys are here.
Still.
You know, I had to fix the upside down Australia before starting today because White gave me all of his files, so it still has whatever he did.
Hey, he said he liked it. He said he liked it last time. We're going to go with it. The chat wanted it. We got it. It's Comic Sans.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to be checking out our first of the Clash rounds. Last month we had the qualifier results. This month we have some of those first head-to-heads, team against team. Judges pick their favorite. The one where the most judges pick their favorite gets to go on to the round of 8. And there's some really close matchups and some really far apart matchups, and I think you guys are in for a lot of different surprises today. So
I'm really interested to see what the pair-ups are, because when looking through them, the maps are really good quality, but sometimes you can see, maybe this one would be better off. But I swear, if they put all the good ones with the good ones, I'm gonna be really scared.
So at his request, Pandize has not seen the results yet. He has looked at all of the maps. I've seen the results.
I have only looked at those maps. I've seen them all, and I am very impressed. And I have no idea what the results are. Only Noffy knows.
Well, and of course the organizers of the tournament, I would think. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna check out in each matchup, we're gonna check out the information for each team, and then we'll check out each of their showcases before we see what those results are. So you can place your bets in the chat, place your thoughts in the chat as you watch. That being said, I tried my best to get this in the same order as the challenge bracket. If I messed up any of them, I'm sorry, but they are all the correct teams and matchups. I can tell you that much. So we're going to start off today by checking out Germany versus Ukraine.
Ooh, okay. Germany versus Ukraine.
So
that's going to be, wow, it's really close. Okay.
Everybody's pick'ems on this matchup were really close. I am very curious to see what Ukraine brings to the table because we did not see them in the qualifiers last time. There were some shifts in the results, as was announced in the Discord server. So if you want to always get the latest notes, make sure you're in the Discord server. If somebody can send the invite link, that would be much appreciated. So we got some really close guesses on this one here. I don't know. Both of them are really impressive teams.
I don't know what the team is. I just know them by Pangolin. So I have no clue, but the chat, everyone's saying it's the Chile flag.
Oh, I fucked up already. I can't believe this. I am going to eat my socks.
Although I will say it is a little annoying to look through the those square flags. I know where these were found from, but yeah.
I remember fixing this. I checked this like 5 times. I'm so sorry, guys. I was too busy putting my cats in jail for this. It's fixed. I'm
There
so
you go.
sorry. So
All better.
we got the proper colors here. So we're gonna. So for our Germany team, this is one of the hardest team names for me to say. I'm so sorry. My husband took German, so he's gonna kill me for this. Schwabelbach Gump.
I believe it.
Schwabelbach Gump. Okay? Led by AN3 with Chris Jasorica, Boden, Zatera, and As I Lay Dying. That's a whole sentence as a username. We got some great kind of things going in here.
Yeah, this is I mean, was it the last time this team already showed off some really good feats, you know? But I'm excited. Dude, I'm just excited to see the map. Who's our next one?
Well, it's Ukraine with the correct flag. I'm so sorry. So we got Mamiya Takuji,
There you are.
Overfun, Fackle, Announcer F, Judge First, Vector. And their team name is The One Force. Be with you.
The One Force. Oh man. Okay, so as we go into this map, I'm looking just like I love the ideas of like gimmicks and like ideas, but I also love a story. People know me as always looking for a story nowadays. So that's kind of what I look for in a map. All of these maps either show some sort of story, some incredible gameplay, or some like really good gimmick or like motif. And like I said, good job to everybody who did. I'm ready to see which one this is.
All right, so we're going to start off today by checking out Germany's showcase as our first showcase of the map. And let me see, so both of these teams, they matched up on the song called 6 billion MNSN. And yes, I have to yell that because it is in all uppercase. So without further ado, let's check it out.
Woo!
Now that is a map to get you pumped up first thing in the day.
That is such a good map, dude. I swear, well, I was looking through this map, and I think it was the very first one I clicked, and just seeing the color hacking right from the beginning, I was like, okay, like we have a theme going on here. I swear, every time I see red and orange, I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we go.
I really appreciate their, like, insistence on going all in on only red node sliders. Everything is angular, even if the angles get so small they look like curves, like they're like a polygon. But like it carries so much of the hype and the sharpness and the crispness of the guitar. And the way it builds patterns around its longer sliders is really, really cool too. A lot of the judges...
calm section too, right here, is just like really chill and like, and it's the purple coloring makes it feel cooler, you know? And then we go into this red set. God, I love it. What are some of the judges saying about it?
So I got very rough notes on what the judges are saying, because of course, you guys should read the full judges' comments for yourselves later on. But a lot of them, there were some comments, you know, like the patterning has a pretty good compression that was suited to the song and had this really cool mix of ugly and clean patterns to bring out different parts of the song. The introduction is especially well executed. And I liked this one phrase I saw. It was an organized chaos. Because I agree, it's really heavily organized, even though they're like going all in on... They might all be shared by a central theme, but all these kind of different slider shapes going on here too.
It's so chaotic. It's just... It's so fun though. It's full chaos. And then anytime they use blue, it's usually to signify like repeating, I realized.
Yep.
It's like something that just repeats. It's so good. I'm really happy with this one.
This is already looking like a tough matchup. I'm curious how Ukraine's gonna go, which we are gonna check out in just a second here after the transition. All right, guys. Ukraine's entry starts off right now. So, at first you're seeing these combo colors and you're like, oh, these are cute combo colors. I wonder why they chose these combo colors of all the combo colors. And then you get the anime voice lines and you're like, oh, the combo colors are the characters.
Oh my god, they are?
Yeah.
Wait, that's such an extra layer.
Yeah.
I am not an anime head, right? But once I heard what that, like, pivotal moment was about, I just compared it to that Dragon Ball Z saying, I will not let you destroy my world, and then it goes off, and I'm like, holy, it goes off, dude. Why is it this one? Why are they competing? These both are such great entries, but only one is gonna pass?
Yep. I mean, that's the nature of the clash, isn't it?
That is.
I really enjoy how, like, this map mixes a lot of different, very well built out visual and movement choices. It really gives a lot of life to the guitar in yet a completely different way than the last map did. And I remember Pandize was messaging me the other day. He was like, can you translate this for me? And I'm like, okay. And I didn't even realize there was another voice clip because it sounds in the editor kind of buggy. So hearing it for the first time on the full video was like, wow, that is a mood setter for sure. And
such a mood setter. It's so cool. I was hitting you up because I'm like, I don't know what this is from. I'm like, I've never really watched any, So after hearing it, it was just, yeah. And also, honestly, something else about this, it's their, like, use of density. The last map I've worked on, it was, the people are starting to say, like, you just don't have good density usage, and I immediately saw it here, and I'm like, this is what people are talking about. This is the dense, like, controlled look that people really enjoy.
The density control, the spacing control, just everything really tightly put together. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the results screen on this one? I don't know if I'm ready. No. I'm not going to be ready for any of these, actually. But we're going to check it out nonetheless. So Germany versus Ukraine results here. Who's going to continue on to the round of 8? Well. Oh my god!
Ukraine!
So Ukraine came in, got this opportunity, grabbed it in their fist, and ran away with it. And then they added some anime to represent their progression and their journey, too.
Yeah, some story in there. That is so crazy. Okay. Holy, 5-2. Oh, man. Ukraine is moving on.
See, and Germany was a top team in the qualifiers round 2. This was just an intense matchup. Just kind of bringing in all these different ideas, bringing in this execution, bringing the song to life in such different ways. Congratulations.
Both of you guys.
Oh my goodness.
Both of you guys need to upload this map. Both of you guys need to post this one. This is incredible.
So, yep. And if I recall correctly, all of the uploaded maps should be linked in the Discord server following the end of the stream, so make sure to check those out as the teams upload them for sure. So with that being said, 5-2 Ukraine and Germany. Next up, we're going to check out our next matchup, which is a crazy matchup. Brazil versus China.
Ooh, okay. Whoa! What are those pick'ems? Okay.
So
maybe I missed something here. What's going on, guys?
This is a much more dramatic one than the last round, I would say. So everybody has kind of their ideas in mind that they're going with. I don't remember the results on this one. I guess we'll find out soon.
Oh, man. Wait, that makes it more fun. Dude, if the underdog wins, that's such a good story. Ooh.
I think we're getting there's a lot of really cool matchups throughout this round, even if some of them are, like, really dramatic. By the way, I gotta say, this is the coolest matchup of flags, because Brazil's flag and China's flag are just, honestly, they are pretty peak.
They're complementary. They're pretty good together.
We got the Earth and the stars. Let's go.
Oh, that too. Dang, you look further. You should be like a mapper or something.
Whoa. Or like a designer or something. So for our Brazil team, we got Blame Brett, Led by Triana with Moete, Neuronio, Calindras, and Mout.
All right.
And let me see, I
Blame
forgot to
Brett.
mention, these two teams, Brazil and China, are going to be competing on the song Tendo Muso no Homura. So that's going to be an interesting kind of mix there. So, and for our China team, we got Endministrator, led by Astral Cynicism, Decay Limerence, Yeling, Ibel, and Mariner.
Hey, all I'm saying is that pick'ems, we just blame Brett. Am I right? That's it. That's all we got.
Oh my god, no way.
Yeah, it's Brett. That's what happened, I guess. You know,
That's how
they
it
know.
goes. Okay. Fair. All right. Without much further ado, we're going to check out Brazil's showcase.
天の頂きとこしえの夢あふるおし果てのない道の闇夜に包まれる日を刻むその足跡は確かなしるべ描いた幾重の月日に宿る赤毛のごとしいざ炎を越えその身の炎を活目せしめよ離れこの振動よ心が貫き切なその滴る涙生まれとなるだろう幾重の月日に宿る赤毛のごとしいざ修羅となりその身の炎を活目せしめよ登れこの栄光を拳空に掲げ叫べ今勝利の時が生まれとなるだろう誇れその足跡を重ねし歩みを刻め時々の声上げよ生まれとなるだろう心を燃やすだろう苦しや天の頂きとこしえの夢あふるおしや
I think I'm a big fan of the Dolphins.
This is the one I remember looking at it right when I saw that at the end. I'm like, oh my god, this is like the one I was saying that is such a fun gameplay map. This is such a cool one to play.
Oh my goodness, in this song, everybody's mentioning it too. This is such a great map to introduce such a great mappable song, because as the judges mentioned, this map really captures the song's vibe. It captures that feeling. It has all these different kinds of themes and sections going on. It has this really nice control of the momentum. And somebody corrected me that they might be the yin and yang fishes, not dolphins. My bad.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that is something. They made something there. I wish I knew.
The blue threw me off.
It's very recognizable.
But that makes way more sense with the theme. And speaking of the theme, the hit sounds are so pretty. I don't think you can go wrong with a big yo.
Yeah, that's a legendary hit sound. You add that, you're instantly showing some aura.
I gotta admit, I have a weakness to flower patterns. So I would say Team Brazil, in my viewpoint, they're cooking.
This is pretty sick. I love this section too. It's just so nice to play around the center like that. They did really well with their execution here. This is one of those maps where, like I said, it's like more about the gameplay, more about just making something solid. And whether that means safe or whether that means risking, whatever that means, this is just a good entry overall.
I am curious to see as well what China did with this to contrast with this entry. Of course, they don't see each other's entries. They're just coming up with this stuff on their own. But the song has so much to offer that they're working with, too. And I really like how Brazil's entry here is working with, like... They have a very nice control over their speed, where you don't really notice all the time how frequently it changes, because everything fits so well with the song. So, with that being said,
smooth.
Thank you, Blame Brett. This is a lovely map, and we're gonna check out China's next.
Blame Brett for it being so good.
の頂とこしえの夢あくるおし果てのない道の闇夜に包まれる日を刻むその足跡は確かなしずべ描いた幾重の月日に宿る赤毛のごとしいざ斧を越えこの身の炎を活目せしめよ離れこの心臓よ心立ち貫き進めその滴る涙生まれとなるだろう 幾重の月日に宿る赤毛のごとしいざ修羅となりこの身の炎を活目せしめよ登れ登れこの栄光を拳空に掲げ叫べ今勝利の時が生まれとなるだろう誇れ誇れその足跡を重ねし歩みを刻め勝ちどきの声上げよ生まれとなるだろう心を燃やすだろう一苦しや天の頂とこしえの夢あくるおしや
Now, this one is really interesting how it plays with the themes of... It's almost like you're in the middle of the battle with the fire. You're racing forward. This map never lets up on that momentum. It just keeps going, it keeps playing strong, it keeps that speed up throughout the whole song.
This was so interesting to look at because I started seeing objects being represented. You know, you got the fires, you got like, I think it was like a kite, you got the stars, you got like, it's all about like rising and to the top. And so I was like, what is this song about? Dude, this song is about rising to the top. It's a championship song. It's a tournament song. It's about winning a tournament. And they did the objects to represent that. This is one of those things where I would say, you know how the last map did gameplay? This is one of those maps that does like the motif and the story of the song. I think it's still close. And God, like, because they did gameplay well, and then these guys did representation well. It's, oh.
And they got a lot of really cool alt patterns going on throughout this one. I really enjoy how they kind of pull in everything really tightly, and then at the end, it's just like that smoke And also the judges did mention at sections like here, the symmetry was a really nice addition to have, kind of like not taking away from the map, but kind of adding to it with some other visual structures going on. So that
I'm loving
being
this
said,
new symmetry angle with like modern mapping, you know? It usually when you see symmetry, you think, oh, this is gonna look more like a 2010s
horizontal.
map, you know, or a 2000 map. Yeah, but people are finding newer and newer ways to make it just look so modern while being completely symmetrical, and they're doing it right. It's great.
I love it, especially the eye. Now, that being said, it's time for some results, guys. Who's gonna go on to the round of 8? Who's gonna call it here after making 2 awesome maps? Let's see. So for Brazil versus China, we got Brazil 2, China 5. So China will be continuing on to the round of 8 here. And this is Brazil's final map for this tournament, but they made some really good maps too, so I'm excited to see what they do in general in the scene. And China, I'm really excited to see what they do in the future rounds. That is a tough matchup. These are all tough matchups.
That is so crazy. Let's go. I'm going to bring out a PUBG reference here. China #1. Good job, guys. I'm proud. That was such a good matchup, though, and I'm glad that like, my talking through this wasn't just some, you know, the judges kind of agreed. It was still a pretty close matchup.
Imagine if you hyped it up that much on being the winners and then
I'm like, but I know because I'm not a judge, you know. But I do know mapping. I do know like some gameplay and whatnot. But I'm glad that it was all right
to see this hype here. All right. So that's our Brazil and China results. Of course, make sure to check out the full results and judges' comments on the sheets when it's revealed later, posted later in the Discord server. Next up, we're going to be checking out a matchup, let's see here, of France in the United States.
Oh, boy!
This is really early for these guys to be in a matchup. I don't... We got really even picks going on here. Oh gosh.
Okay, so favoritism here. No, I'm lying. Dude, US, first off, I represent US. But not this team. This is my old teammate is in this one actually. I think Weowheat, right? Mm-hmm. And France is just the OG team that I've always been buddies with. So this is like warrior of the friends for me. This is gonna be, and it's a 50-50, man. That's a 50-50. This isn't some like CS terms of like closest. This is a 50-50.
And after seeing what they were all up to in the qualifiers, I don't really, I'm kind of 50-50 on this too, you know? I'm kind of on the fence, but
it's gonna be this one. I know it's gonna be this one. Oh god.
These guys are gonna be so cool. These guys are going to be competing on the field, Kaenezu no Chi. So we're going to have Team France coming up first with -4 degrees Celsius. Time Vid, Yume Rios, Blackie Design, and Levi. Some
good legends there.
And then we got our United States team, WF Art, with Revo, Arco, Fooders, 1103, and Weowheat. This is a matchup. So we are first.
Does the W and W fart stand for Weowheat?
I was trying to say WF Art instead of fart, and you just come in and get that out true. I've been foiled here. But maybe it's Weowheat. Who knows? So 50-50 matchup, round of 16. We're gonna see who's gonna go on to the round of 8. Think about who you think is going to go in first, and we're going to check out the showcase for France. So, Pandize, you want to talk about storytelling maps?
That is it done right. That is so good.
This
That
is the
such a
entire
good
RPG experience.
What's crazy is that, okay, the one downside that I can say is that you can't tell what's happening in the really small sliders as a player. Once you go into the editor and you see that they're saying shield up, boost, speed boost, like damage, shield, heal, health, and stuff like that, it is so crazy.
I love how they progress from like the typical. Even outside of the editor, there's a lot of things that come through for this, and it's really impressive to execute all of this visually while still following the song, which is a very complicated song. Like, this is something you could see a lot of very different tech maps on. So this one is even cooler in the editor. This is also really cool in gameplay. You go through the forest, you're doing the battle, you're wielding the sword, you're fighting the enemies, you're shooting those bows, and they even show the entire classic RPG team at the end, even if they look a little bit like a pineapple, as somebody said.
Dude, it's even more than that. I feel like in the beginning, you're in the forest, you're chilling by the campfire. It's like you're in the main menu, just chilling at the campfire. And then you go through, you see all the classes, you're picking a class that you're gonna go in with. Someone picks like the archer, and then they go in, they're in the fight, they're in the adventure, they're going through the adventure. It's like a full gameplay. You're watching the whole game being played while you're playing a game.
And that's the kind of thing that makes the song so immersive, because you are experiencing the story as the song is telling it, through its tone, through its feeling, too. And like after they face off the dragon and there's that break, and then you have this slow build-up, like you got the cleric in there healing everybody from the brink of death, and they have this power of friendship moment to really use their full strength. That is cool as hell.
Was the dragon a dragon, or was it Bowser? That shit looked like Bowser.
Well, I didn't hear any
Bowser
Mario hit sounds, so...
That's true. Is Bowser a dragon or a Koopa?
I think he's a turtle.
Is he a turtle?
He's a turtle.
Might be a turtle.
Anyway,
He's a turd.
now that we're in the call part, I'm going to transition over to the showcase for the United States.
Let's see what America pulled off. I'm hyped to see this.
Bruh, how am I supposed to choose? Well, good thing I don't have to. I'm not a judge. But anyway.
Yeah. This is the gameplay map, right? This is the gameplay, like I was saying. Here we are. We had a full story played out well, and we have a full gameplay with, some gimmicks and ideas in there too. There was one slider that has like this crazy shape in the editor. It looks so geometrically crazy that like any of those really long sliders where they slow down, they basically like invented their own sliderator for just to represent that sound. Like, this is a fun one too. This is
a really fun map, and as some of the judges were already giving away their results in the chat, quite a few of them thought that the slow parts especially stood out as kind of feeling nice, because that's the section where if you can make it or break it. USA made it in these cases, and it had a really nice design throughout the whole map of that playfield usage, of that patterning usage. I'm personally a really big fan of how they design and develop them throughout. There's always a really clear, strong movement and visual pairing together for this.
Yes, it looks how it sounds for the section. And then right here, it switches, something changes. And the game, the map changes. You can feel it. You can see it. It's such a, dude, I'm really hyped that this is in here, but I'm also scared because it's with France.
Right? But I just love how they change up not only the visuals, because sometimes you'll see maps, they change only the visuals. This map really has a distinct movement type for every section too that really comes through, which is a lot of fun.
Oh man, there was a few parts in here that I'm trying to remember. I had some notes that I wanted to say, but honestly, just their use of squares in almost old-time sake, 2000 mapping styles for those 8-bit sections.
It's so
that
fun.
Too.
Pixel art and Osu, let's go.
Yeah, pixel art. Yeah, this is that slider I was talking about. Those triangles, crazy looking shapes. And then this intense moment in the song, followed by such huge spacing.
All right, guys. Are you ready for some results here?
I'm ready. What happened? What happened?
Oh my god. We got our first 7-0 of the tournament. Holy shit. France 7, United States 0. I will say, there was even a judge that said, "This is cruel. Why are you putting my top favorite and second favorite of this round song on the same matchup?" Because both maps are incredible, but the production value for France just elevated it yet another level.
This is just so incredible because it shows that a lot of people were talking about whether if they're going to go with the story routes or they're going to try and show gameplay. Is difficulty going to get you more points, or is lower difficulty going to get you? So this really leans towards story, but I don't think that's what happened. I think what happened is that they just executed it perfectly, and that's what got them the win here. Holy.
Let me take a minute to be sad because I'm the United States. My representation is gone.
My country!
But oh my goodness, France did earn it. The United States also made an incredible map. Make sure to check out their uploads once they post those onto the internet for anybody to play and enjoy. And come up with your own opinions on which one's your favorite. And make some fan fiction for the France map, because I think it needs some at this point.
Yeah, that needs a game. It needs its own game. Dude, no, we're gone. We're out. No.
Right?
But we move on. I mean, it's for the better. We're going to see what this is going to lead to the best map, right?
Yep.
Something like that. Unless this is just the best map in the tournament. This is
I could
incredible.
see it, but people never fail to surprise me because you have all these different visuals and themes and feelings to explore. Okay, so that being said,
oh man.
We've checked out one of each of the 3 songs. The challenge bracket just happened to work out that way. Next up, we're going to have Russia versus the United Kingdom. Yes, this is literally 50-50. There are no there are no decimals. It's just straight 50-50.
What? That is insane. Being flat out 50-50. Okay, all right.
And these two
got representation here.
Are going to be competing on Tendo Muso no Homura. So we got our Russian team, Bloom, led by Klikis, with Artem 2007, ADR 1 foot, Dix Away, and Square Skiver. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Okay. Square Skiver. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
And then we got...
Hopefully it's nothing like my name being Pandize that people say sometimes.
Fair. And then we got the United Kingdom team here, Team Utter, with... I forgot what that Roman numeral was. 7VII, thank you. Minui, Ishtiak, Enril Toki, and Suedo Nominus. They had a name change.
Pseudo. That would definitely, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
That's entirely on me. I'm the one that mispronounces flat as played.
I think it's pseudonymous. I think you got to get that D, a little bit of emphasis. I think that, yeah.
So, these matchups are really stacked. What the hell? I mean, these are the really strong teams that got through the qualifiers, but what the hell? So, that being said,
let's see.
Let's see Russia's entry.
天の頂残しの夢あくるし果てのない道の闇夜に包まれる日を刻むその足跡は確かなしずで描いた幾重の月日に宿る影のごとしいざ斧を越えその身の炎を勝つのくせしめよ高かれこの振動よ心立ち貫き進めその滴る涙生まれとなるだろう幾重の月日に宿る影のごとしいざ修羅となりその身の炎を勝つのくせしめよ登れこの栄光を拳空に掲げ叫べ今勝利の時が誉れとなるだろう誇れその足跡を重ねし歩みを刻め勝ち時の声上げよ誉れとなるだろう心を燃やすだろう糸狂しや天の頂残しへの夢あくるしや
Was that last pattern a Russian nesting doll? I
Was
don't
it
know.
a Russian doll? Huh?
Was it a Russian nesting doll? Matryoshka?
Oh, it might have been.
It might have been. I don't know. It could have been something else. But
I love how they go from this. It's the song about rising up, right? And we start immediately in the clouds and we break through the clouds to the stars, dude. People did their research for this song.
for sure, they heard, oh, it has lyrics. I can work with this.
Yeah, which is important, but you gotta also think a lot of these people, they don't speak the language. So
Yeah.
what you have to end up doing is searching up like a translation of it. Or you have to find someone that does speak the language and like ask them what the song's about, Or
You know
you
what
just
language
know
I
where
speak?
it came from.
I speak the language of. I agree with the judges that really liked the brass hit sounds.
Yeah, they were fun.
Those were
remember
really well
looking at the map.
executed.
100%. I remember going through the map and then just hearing it, and I paused and I'm like, whoa, what was that? It was when it did like the full you know.
And I think like bringing in like a slight jazzy tone fits in really well with the more of a free flow, curvy movement that they have throughout the map. They both have this feeling of freedom, of moving with the winds kind of idea going on here.
Yeah. They there's so many sections in the song where when the drums start coming in, like a drum solo, that is full jazz vibe, and they go for it too.
And they build on it. They add more of it to the song. They're kind of adding on to it, not only with their visuals and their movements here, and like how they add to highlight each section. It's just a lot of fun. Very cool movement focus map going on here. Although I would die on that.
Alright, so
stream.
who are they? Which map, I should say, are they going against? I can't.
We will... Okay, it's gonna be a rough cut because there's no quiet parts of this song. We're gonna switch over to the United Kingdom showcase. It's really incredible how no two maps we've seen of this song so far are anything alike.
At all. This is one of the gameplay maps. Once again, there's a few mechanics in here. You got the double taps, right? I feel like they're featuring a lot of just gameplay challenges, you know? There's the one part where I think it's 1/8 or 1/12 even, where you're flicking. It's like between the two objects. It's so fast. It's so hard to play, but it's like partnered with very easy sections around it to really package it and be like, prepare you for it. It's a fun gameplay map, for sure.
And the way it does that with the really nice, clean, geometric, simple visuals mixed with the movement is really fun. And I love it in a lot of parts where it kind of treats spacing as all or nothing. Like, you have a lot of areas with very, very static feeling spacing, and then it's just like, hey, here's the note that matters.
Oh, there it is. That is just so It's so brutal. I sat there in the editor for like maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes. Maybe I'm just bad, but that was like, how can I 300 this? And eventually I got it, and I'm like, that is just incredible to play.
Right? Okay, guys. Are you guys ready? It's time for some results. We've all looked at the maps. Now we're gonna look at what the judges thought. This was a really close call.
I can't wait to see the comments on this. Whoa!
Russia
Okay,
4,
that is a true
United
50-50.
Kingdom 3. Yep. This is why we have to have an odd number of judges.
Wow. And there it is. There's the exact thing I brought up in the last matchup with France. It isn't just about having good story. You know, it's about the execution.
And
this
how
is
that
insane.
movement, that feeling.
Yeah, it's about having fun, you know, having fun and representing the song.
So, congratulations to Russia. Your team will be moving on to the round of 8. United Kingdom will be ending here, but their maps that they put out are still incredible for this round, so make sure to check out both of them when they're uploaded and decide on your own favorites. And let's root on for Russia in the future rounds from here on out. So next up, we're going to be checking out Australia versus Norway.
Whoa, here we go again. Okay.
More dramatic
All
kind
right.
of things going here.
What? Dude, but they're all so close and good. I guess that's also true. So the votes, you know, they don't see the map. They don't realize how close it really is. And they're probably all voting based on the qualifier, no? So, oh man.
Yeah.
No, yeah, everything's close here, guys. 80-19 though.
I'm rooting for both teams if I had to say. Both of their maps are
I'm
really
rooting for every single map after this.
I mean, there's a reason why they're in the round of 16 to begin with. Now, for Australia's
Very
team, we have lemon lime bitters. I had to fix this. White sent this to me and it was still upside down. So, you guys get to be right side up now. So we have Rouse for Cat as the team leader with Carrie, Cubby, Ouija, and Lollycore.
Hey, there's our UK team.
This is Australia.
Oh yeah, I was looking at the flag.
It's Australia.
Yeah, no, I totally just misspoke. I lost myself. Don't worry about it. No, we skipped by that.
Pandize wants the UK team to come back.
Yeah.
Pandize wants to resurrect the UK team instantly. Oh no. Alright, next up we're going to check out Norway, which is Team Norway. That's their team name. Led by Asperia with Nimagan, Barking Mad Dog, and Dr. Manhattan. A lot of big names going on in both of these teams here. We got one of the smaller teams from Norway, which kind of has its pluses and minuses. Fewer people to map, but more kind of synchronization that can go on. So, that being said...
This is Australia, right?
No. No, this is Norway.
Let's go into the map and let's see what they've cooked up.
All right, we're going to check out the showcase for Australia first.
That's Norway, right?
my goodness.
Transform!
I think there's a lot of ways that they took influence from previous contests, previous Aspires, previous beat mapping contests. And I think having that kind of reference to like where you came from, where you grew from, whether it was intentional or not, is really cool to see because you can see this through line of past mappers to future maps.
The whole funny part about this map when I was reviewing this one, that butterfly at the end, I was like, ooh, that's graphic, because I thought there was I thought the antennas were like teeth or something, or like fangs. I'm like, is that like a spider? Oh, what is happening?
Oh no.
I was tweaking out.
But one of the judges brought up, and I agree with them a lot, is that the way they utilize their rotational patterns throughout this map is really cool, because you can bring in this kind of repetition, this kind of variation, while pushing the player in all different directions, despite it looking visually similar. And all of the structures in this map have a really strong foundation that they're building everything off of. Like, this is, in all of the best ways, a very predictable map, because all of the patterns are just so strongly put together.
There's something so cool about this map, and it's like on the note of the judges. When you have a map that or a song that repeats a phrase, something over and over, a lot of the time you would repeat the pattern over and over. You would like introduce an idea and then repeat it, stack it, you know? These guys use the center field as that repetition point. So anytime it goes to the center field, it's like basically representing the center field or representing the repetition. It's I freaking love it. It makes it so you can have so much more happening at once.
So with that being said, Australia already came out here with a really strong Kaerezu no Chi map. We're gonna check out their competitor with Norway.
Norway! No way!
The bells of the kingdom are coming for you.
That is a fun map. And you can see, okay, the intro, I got to get this across already. What a massive, like, confidence to just not map that part and just map the slider, you know, for those hits. That shocked me. And I was like, that is so cool. That is going to be so unique.
And it makes it very memorable as, like, both its movement and visual, too. Now...
Yeah. This is so cool. This is so cool.
The way it builds up and they don't do anything just yet until the drums come in and then they go all in on following those.
What a way to show that reducing the objects can also be just as impactful, you know?
Especially when you want to hone in on just that one drum layer with all of those really dense notes and bursts.
So intense. Oh my god.
And as a comment from the judges, one of them did really like how every movement is thought out throughout this song, and that quite a few of the sections start off really strong with their own unique visuals, their own unique flair. And it's really interesting throughout this map.
The way they're following the pitch.
Yeah.
It's always following the pitch. Holy, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And they have all these different kinds of, like, repetition going on that really design itself around making something really memorable to the song. Like, the song is built around, like, those doo-doo-doots, doo-doo-doots. And you can either take them to do something a little bit different every time, or you can make it all kind of match together as a set.
These maps are so fun. Overall, in just the OBWC in general, they're just so fun to look at, because when you think of a genre of mapping, you have jump maps, you have stream maps, you have like aim slot maps, as some people were saying.
This is my favorite part.
But when it comes to some people, how they describe a tech map is just like slider spam, right? But I would say that's a slider map. A tech map features more than like 2 mechanics that you have to be good at. And this shows off those mechanics.
Especially with the aim control over some of the circle parts. Those are really... Because it's not, there's never any part that's just straight pattern, straight jump, straight back and forth. They have a really broad mix of every kind of spacing going on here. And
I gotta say, that's repeating slider. Yeah, these are really fun. The slider at the end where it's basically completely still, and the way the like leniency, that circle around it pulses for each hit because it's a repeater. Oh, that's icing on the cake. That is so good.
So that being said, as this map wraps up here, we're gonna switch over to our Australia versus Norway results. So we've seen 2 more also strong maps, and we're gonna see where the judges stand on this one.
Where do they stand?
Holy shit!
6-1!
Oh my goodness.
Holy!
Congratulations, Australia, for taking this one and taking it in stride, building out their ideas and their rotation in full. We got Australia 6 to Norway 1. Make sure to check out the full judging comments when that's available later, too. So Australia will be continuing on to the round of 8. So we're going to have to see more from them. We're going to see them lock in some more as the rounds go on, too.
Let's go, Australia! I got it right! Congrats!
Bro should have placed bets.
Yeah, we should have put bets, and I would have wrote down UK on it instead of Australia.
Okay, then you would have lost the bet.
I definitely would have lost the bet in multiple ways.
Now then, guys. Congratulations again to Australia for their win on the round of 16 Clash round. We'll see more of them next month-ish. We're going to be checking out next Spain versus Poland. So, we got another pretty 50-50 matchup going on here. But not literally. There's a little bit of a difference.
Last year, Poland got the shorthand, and I feel like they had so much to offer, but it just didn't come through, and they didn't get to make it as far as they probably should have. I want to see them go further, and oh man, no favoritism. But I'm really hyped for this matchup.
I'll balance out your favoritism by having slight favoritism for Spain, just to balance it out, okay?
Okay, that works. That works.
Okay, they have a really cute flag. I gotta do this. So
Okay, you know what? Yeah, no, you won me over. All right, Spain, let's go, Spain.
Oh my gosh. Okay, then I'm going to support Poland. They're simple and straightforward. Okay, so for our Spain team, we have Pantumaka, led by Sabola Vladimir, with team members Jurumas, Marco Brolo, Radio Wind, Sakori, and Strai.
I'm hype. I'm sorry. I'm really hype right now.
I might have held that slightly too long. And they will be matched up against Poland. So we have our Sachera Panchene Igoi. I butchered that, I know, but it's led by Korean God 1111 with team members Smosi, NC Fix, Zeisty Weigel, and Jianling.
Oh man, here we go. Let's get right into it. I'm excited.
All right, so first off, we're going to check out the showcase for... Wait a second. I need to fix my order here. Okay. We're going to check out the showcase for Spain. Team Spain here has a really good handle on pitch in more ways than one. And by the way, whoever hit sounded this entry, one of the judges wants to marry you, so you might want to ask them about your ring size.
The hit sounding was incredible here. It was really good. All the key sounding on top of the samples, which is pretty tough to do. It takes a little bit of thinking.
Yeah.
I was so when I was looking through this one, I was thinking there's so much more going on here, and I feel like I'm looking at modern art in a sense where it's like I there's something there, but I just can't think of it. And I was always wondering if someone else knew. So Noffy, is there a story there for you? I feel like there's something in here.
I don't know. Every time I look at this map, I just get taken aback by the same thing as the judges mentioned, like the really cool uses of symmetry, but also in so many parts of this map, there are entire patterns where all of the speed is built around that swelling, that increase in pitch, that downward kind of movement. And the way it like controls that back and forth more than just the strength of the sounds themselves, it really gets me.
The mountain climbing.
Hell yeah.
And now we're like the laser section. It's like it's got all these sections built out. You know what part you're playing, you know? You're like, this is the laser part, this is the mountain part, this is the like there's stuff going on, and it's just so well done.
And it's also kind of all built in together with really, really fun patterns. Although some of those
there's like
streams
a whole arrow section
in 1/8 slider streams look brutal. So I want to see a replay on this. Please get cooking, guys.
Yeah, someone SS this real quick.
Real quick, please.
Yeah. These arrows, so what?
This is one of the
feel like
parts I was
there's more.
mentioning. Everything's dictated by that pitch. It's not just the hit sounds. It is the very core of this map. At least in this part. Some of the other sections are a little different.
And this stream really shows the chaos, the way they do the red here and then into the vertical. Oh, that really does get the chaos away. Or,
yes.
You know, it gives it that chaos feel. And then the doubles, the little flams here, just, you know?
It's so pretty. All right. This is yet another really rough matchup, because Spain is already setting out to stun here. And next up, we're going to check out Poland, which I'm so excited to show you guys this one. So it's going to be a bit of a hard cut, no slow part here. Get ready for Poland. So that was Poland's map for Kaerezu no Chi.
Dude, Poland cooked that ending there. Oh man, the way so they open it with this like very angular stuff, you know, like very 90 degrees. And then at that moment when the song breaks down and it has that very emotional build, it like starts tilting this idea from the beginning. So it's still controlled, but like it shows that break. And the way then I was looking through every song or every map to see if they feature the do 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 if they would actually represent that kind of repeating. This map does it. I was so hyped to see that they did it.
It does it. Okay, and also shout out to, I think this is the biggest circle size I've seen in this round.
Yes, that too. I was like, that is so impressive. That is, so many mappers will be going smaller size just to be able to have that bigger playfield to work with and show imagery. But these guys just said, nah, we commit to it. I used to do this in mapping all the time where I'm like, nah, I go for big slider or big circle. But that was probably just because I was lazy. But they did it in the right way.
And like, despite having like a little bit, and we have gotten the clarification that the circle size is 3.14, so it's pi. So, despite the bigger circles, they have such a strong control over how they use the playfield and build out their patterns. It never feels cramped, it just feels a little bit closer together.
Fowl wrote, we better see CS3 in the next round. I'll second that, but I'm not a judge.
Mappers make your own decisions in the next round on that one. But
yeah, see if you throw or not.
It's really interesting to see what they do, kind of building off of something just a little bit different. And they have so many unique parts, and like the way it progresses from like straight to like falling off in that rotation, that little bit of chaos as it gets more intense, and then straightening back out again. And mixing that with all of the really sharp movements that they have kind of mixed in here. I need to see replays on this one, guys. Thank you.
The way it breaks and changes angles there. And then on top of that, the way they did the ending with all the center circle sliders, you know what I mean? Where they are like stars and stuff. And it just, it really gets across that section. So
to put it in the words of one of the judges, this is a very sophisticated map design. Also, shout out to the hit sounds. You might think they're a little bit more simple, but these are really good at bringing the energy into the map. You can clearly feel where these hit sounds are and how they bring out every pattern that you kind of play through. So, with all of that being said, we got blow for blow Spain versus Poland. Let's check out the results.
Straight to the polls!
This is a really close call here, guys.
Holy! Hey, Poland! Good job, guys. Oh man.
So
what a matchup, though.
3-4 Spain versus Poland. Really close call. Poland will be continuing on to the round of 8. This is where Spain stops for now, but they've both made some incredible maps up until this point, and I am so glad every day I'm not a judge and I don't have to pick between these, because they each have so much character going on, and I'm excited to see what Poland pulls out for us next.
Dude, this is such a difficult year for OBWC. I feel bad for the judges. These are hard to choose.
And there's so many surprises, like with teams just bringing out their new best that we haven't seen before. It's really, really cool.
Let's move on.
Okay.
And let's hear what happened.
Okay, so we're going to check out Kazakhstan versus Argentina. Some people were asking where Argentina is. This is where Argentina is, up against the flag that has a very similar color scheme. We got some really dramatic pick'ems going on here this time. That being said, I do got some news on this matchup for the better and for the worse. Kind of a big surprise here. So, unfortunately, we did not receive a submission from Kazakhstan this time. I don't know the full details for this, but because Argentina did get through the qualifier rounds and they did submit a great map on this that met all of the criteria, spoiler alerts, Argentina will be going on to the round of 8. So what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be checking out their team. We're going to be checking out Argentina's showcase. And I hope that any teams that's going up against them in the next rounds, that they take some notes, because Argentina made a really strong showing here. And you guys need to know what you're up against.
Uh-oh. All right. Now, I guess now we can do like judge review or commentator review, right? Like, no, I'm not going to do it.
We'll do it after the showcase for Argentina. So for our Argentina team, we got the napping team. They did not nap on this one. They woke up, they locked in, they napped. They got.
Oh, that's so sadly ironic. Oh no.
But they got all their rest in so they could lock in for this. That's how I see it.
Yeah, that's what it was. That is it.
So we got it led by Jasky03, Fusion QN, Pepe KCC, and Stupid Femboy.
W name, dude.
So we're going to be checking out Argentina's entry here. And again, take notes because some of the teams are going to go up against them in the next round. I didn't keep track of the full bracket, so I don't know which one will, but you guys got strong competition coming up. So let's check it out.
Let's see what they created.
Now, it's been a whole stream ago since we last saw this song, but the way Argentina kind of brings it out in a completely different way is really cool, because, you know, before we had the organized, the edgy one, we had the organized one, we had the anime one kind of vibes going on. And this time, our napping team here, they went all in on just kind of saying, hey, we're gonna make this fit the energy of the guitar. Make it high energy, make it a little messy, make it a little bit free.
There's so much energy in this map. It's so explosive. I was looking through this map and I was thinking, that is like, everything is so crazy in this map. And then the final slider is like equally crazy in shape, but it's just so relaxed in a way. It feels like the end, you know? I was like, okay, that's a good way to wrap that up. That was nice. That was nice.
Yes. And this is one of those entries where I have no idea where your parts start and end. You could tell me that everybody joined a VC and mapped this in sync, and I would believe you. I don't know how you guys pulled this off. This is really, really cool.
I think something really cool about this tournament is people are definitely mapping in new ways. A lot of the time you would do a collaboration where you have parts, you know, you have the bookmarks set out and you just map your respective section and then someone mods it. I've seen some other teams doing things where they will basically map together. They'll have sliders and they'll be like, here, you can place this one here and place this here. And then this is the idea we're doing here. So like they'll be in a call together and they'll map together.
It works out.
Like they're making more, yeah, and it works out. They're making more ways of collaborating here, and I wouldn't be surprised if these guys mapped all together in a call. This is really,
I want to see
really
some
close mapping to each other.
Honestly, on all the teams.
You're gonna have to do like an interview with them or something,
right? Oh my goodness, they're spreading their wings and they're growing out there, and they chose one of like both of the other songs kind of lean more into the technical side. 6 billion MNSN kind of leans more into just straight all of the energy at once. So that being said, we're going to move on here. So because of the fact that we just got an entry from Argentina, it is 07. You'll be able to check out the judges' comments on the Argentina submission on the full sheet once that's posted later in the Discord, so make sure you're there if you're not already, although I'm sure 99% of you are already there if you're in the chat. So
true.
Argentina, take this chance, run with it, you got this, let's go into the round of 8.
Oh man, it's so unfortunate because of the what is it, the match'em or whatever, the matchup. Mm-hmm. They were voting for Kazakhstan, you know, and it really does impact. But I still feel Argentina repped it very well.
And I
they
even saw
definitely held up.
One judge even mentioned that this was their favorite map of the song in like the whole round of 16. So I can see it.
Wow,
I can see them pushing through on the future rounds. So take notes.
They can make it.
You got a foe coming up your way, guys.
Someone wrote Holy Stomp.
So next up, we're going to check out our last... Words suddenly escape me. We're going to check out our last matchup. Yep. Hong Kong versus Taiwan. 50-50.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
50-50.
This is another 50-50 for sure. These are known for decent maps, you know? Ooh. What is gonna happen here?
So we got our team for Hong Kong reborn as Skystar, which does not include Skystar. It's like a light novel title. So we got Arushi, Drop, Kokoyu, and Rego for our Hong Kong team.
Okay.
And for our Taiwan team that they'll be up against, we got 4J, The World. So we got plus 4J, Ame Ponzu, Azrael, Nanami, Alti, and Toro 6 290 304.
304. I'm surprised you searched it up and you got the word for the team.
Yes.
Did we do that last time too?
We did.
Hey, okay, good. I'm sorry, I'm forgetful. The world.
Yeah. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. Hong Kong versus Taiwan. That's two powerhouses straight out of Asia. We're going to see what they have to bring for us today. We're going to start off by checking out the showcase for Hong Kong.
Let's see it.
天の頂きとこしえの夢あふるおし果てのない道の闇夜に包まれる日を刻むその足跡は確かな 月日宿る赤のごとしいざ修羅となりその身の炎を数もくせしめよ登れ登れこの栄光を拳空に掲げ叫べ今勝利の時が誉れとなるだろう誇れ誇れその足跡を重ね知らん弓を刻め勝ち時の声上げよ誉れとなるだろう心を燃やすだろう糸震わしや天の頂とこしえの夢ああ苦しや
Now, is the sun setting or is it rising at the end?
I think it would be rising because Japan is also goes by the country of the rising sun, and it had that strong theme going on for it, as well as like
There
we
you
have the
go.
yin and yang, we have the sun and the moon, and it starts off with this kind of moon theme and some sun patterns throughout. So you know, and of course you got the bamboo.
Bamboo! When I saw the bamboo on its side later in the map, I was thinking, aha, Forza mapping! This map has so many, like, very clear ideas. What are you putting on stream? This has so many clear ideas of just, like, everything related to Japan. And they represent it, you know? They represent Japan. The bamboo again!
The bamboo. Now this one is also one that mixes in the judge's words, fire movement, although it's not literally fire patterns this time. And it has like this really, I agree with them. It has this really strong explosion when you hit the chorus. You have so much buildup going on, and then it just goes outwards.
Sorry, I'm lost in the map. They also got the flowers! There's the whole flower petal section, like, later on. And you're right, I'm noticing it more. Those explosions, like, just building out.
And now we got sideways bamboo. So
Yeah, the Forza part.
but like the sun becomes also like a shooting star, which is really cool. But you also have all these fun, sharp, snappy movements that they really fill into themselves, and it's not scared to use diagonal space to really come up with these longer straight line movements, where in other parts, you know, you have like a lot of like concise areas, and then it just goes swirl around the whole screen.
That one section there where they were changing the circle size, or the velocity, and just going from top left to bottom right to top left again. Oh man, what usage of space.
So with that being said, that was our Hong Kong entry. Next up, we're going to check out the showcase for Taiwan.
Taiwan, let's see it.
天の頂とこしえの夢ああ苦しや果てのない道の闇夜に包まれる日を刻むその足跡は確かなシルで描いた幾重の月日宿る赤毛のごとし 宿るは影のごとしいざ主なとなりその身の炎を数もくせしめよ登れ登れこの栄光を拳空に掲げ叫べ日が勝利の時が生まれとなるだろう誇れその足跡を重ねし歩みを刻め時々の声上げよ生まれとなるだろう心を燃やすだろう苦し天の頂とこしえの夢ああ苦しや
I love when the butterflies come back.
Yeah, I will say, I see the random fire comment. That fire comment is to represent the song's lyrics. Again, this team has represented the song and what they're speaking about. There's these teams, man, these teams.
And like, this is such a good map to end on too, because it has a little bit of everything that we highlight in all of the other maps that we've looked at so far. Whether that be like how it manages its visual patterns, its really nice movements, how it manages the density and intensity throughout to fit the song, and the really clean rhythm choices.
They're playing with fire throughout the whole map. It's so fun. It's such a fun map to play. I gotta say, with this song though, my favorite part is that really calm section where it does the laser and then into that like buzz roll on like a drum. And it's such small ear candy. I love it, and seeing what people do to represent it.
And this one, you know, not only are they representing the song itself, but they're like light remixing it with their hit sounds here. Like, they've got so much going on that they're really adding into it, making like their own version, which is really cool.
The hit sounds are just so... The instruments, I'm always wondering, like, I want to learn more about real instruments, and this is one of those instruments where I'm like, why can't I put a name on it? Like, I want to play with this stuff. They picked the right instruments.
Yep.
Oh man, so fun to play with the symmetry as well here. And this, the building of the fire. It's it actually just follows along with what the song is about. And this like aim section is also really fun to look and play.
Those alt streams are brutal.
This is the last team, no?
It is the last team, so now we're going to check out the last matchup's results.
Oh man, the last results. If everyone is ready, I am definitely ready.
You're not ready.
Let's see what let's see what these results are and who made it to, what is it, the round of 8?
Round of 8.
6.
So Hong Kong 6 to Taiwan 1. So
that is quite the victory.
This is yet another case where the judges might be surprised, because this in some ways was a really close matchup, but there was just that little bit extra in the Hong Kong map that now they're going to go on to the round of 8 here.
I see so many question marks already. And to explain a little bit, when it comes to the judges' votes, when you read those descriptions on what they wrote, a lot of the time, each judge will be like, it was 50-50 for me to pick. And it just happens that the 50-50 goes to one side. So it could look so heavily one-sided, but in reality, once you look at those comments, it could be really close.
That being said, we've got a crazy lineup now for the round of 8, because all of these matches, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, now, what is going to come from... Dude, what is this final gonna look like? This is something that people need to tune into and like be ready for. This is gonna be a crazy year.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my lord.
So for the let me back out to the cast screen here. So what we have to look forward to, we've reviewed the round of 16. Next time we're going to be live here is going to be the results for the round of 8. So there will be some big announcements following the stream. All of the teams will get to choose kind of what songs they want to try and go for. And they're going to go head to head and get another round, just mapping all they can for the next month or so. And then we'll be back to see what kind of twists come next. So
this is going to be interesting to see the songs, because every time there's a song to pick, it really does help you choose whether you're going for story, gameplay, or, you know, motifs and whatnot. So it's always fun to check out those songs.
Yeah, for sure. So make sure to check the Discord for the full result sheets with all of the judges' comments. There was a lot of really cool things that they were pointing out, like specific patterns, specific points, really nice highlights to help you appreciate the map some more. And some of the way they wrote their comments was really funny in a very funny way too. So make sure to read through those, play the maps once they're uploaded, and we will see you again next time.
I have a feeling Mun wrote the funnies. That was Mun.
Yes.
That was Mun, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was.
Depends on what people find funny.
Okay, yeah, true. He has a very specific humor.
Yep. So that being said, thank you to all teams that put in your best for this round. You guys are making some incredible maps, and good luck to everybody going on to the next round. You've made it this far. You gotta just keep on locking in. And that being said, well, this is Noffy signing off.
Pandize signing off. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy mapping and enjoy the rest of your day.